Hey guys, Mark here today from the Beastly Gamers channel. Welcome back to another video. And today I am bringing you, although there was only like one or two, maybe probably even one now, of comments saying yes in my reacting to comments video. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch that, because it's I basically say if you want me to remake this video, just leave yes in the comments. So yeah, there was only one or two, but I just thought, I just can't be bothered to wait for another one, so I'm just gonna bring it out to you now, guys. So yeah, I'm doing my Premier League predictions again, because I had so much hate from my first one, and okay, I didn't see a lot of the signings, but I felt I was unfair with some teams, so I'm gonna bring it again. So obviously I'm going to start last and get out to first, and I'm just going to get straight into it and say Hull. I've got Hull finishing last. I don't know where I put them in my other one, but they just don't have the team to stay in the Prem anymore, I don't think. Well, they've just come into the Prem and back into the Prem, and I just don't think they have a good enough team to stay in. I think they'll go back down to the Championship next year. So in 19th I have Bournemouth, which is another team I don't think has high enough standards of a team to again stay in the Prem. I think they bought a player. I think I'm saying this, I have no idea, but honestly, unless they sign like a big player, likely a midfield or striker, then they may finish higher, but again, the team isn't good enough for me, and I've got them finishing 19th, which takes me into my 18th spot, and which is Watford. Again, I don't see them doing that well. They're not the favourites, and they're not, anyway, they're just not the team who is expected to do that well. And again, looking at all the other teams and some of the teams who have signed some of the players, again, they just don't have a good enough team. Now, moving on into 17th position, I have Sunderland. Although, in my last Premier League prediction, I wanted them out of the Prem. But in this one, I think in this prediction, I think they might just edge it, or they might just go on to finish higher. Again, they've signed David Moyes. I think they've just signed Januzaj from Man United. So it could be a hood upgrade. David Moyes, will he do that well or will he have another season like he did with us? Who knows? But yeah, I've got Sunderland finishing 17th, which takes me into 16th, which is Burnley. Again, a lot of these teams down this end of the chart of the Prem, they just don't have strong enough teams, and there's nothing much to say to Burnley. And sorry to you Burnley fans if there are any out there. Burnley's going to finish 16th in my opinion. Now, moving on to 15th, I have West Brom. It's likely they're going to be losing Rondon. I think I've heard a lot of I don't know what's called, rumours that he's going to be leaving. Don't know though. I really don't know. And West Brom, do they have a strong enough team to finish higher? Do they? I don't know. So there's nothing else to say. And I'm going to move on to 14th, which is Middlesbrough. Now, last one, I know I had them last, but honestly I had no idea of their signings. Negrego, I think that's how you pronounce his name, was one. They signed an old Man United goalkeeper, which is another, and again, the other ones, they've just had a really good transfer season, to be fair to them, and I can't believe I might put them last in my other one. That was a big mistake, guys, and now I think they're going to finish 14th, although they could even finish higher. So now I'll move on to 13, who I think will finish there, and I had Swansea. Now, did they finish like more near 20th? I have no idea. I think they finished higher, I don't know, but Swansea, they've just lost, is it Jordan Ayew or one of the Ayew brothers, to, I believe it's West Ham. yeah, West Ham, and you know, will Swansea sign a striker? And again, they're just a weak team to finish high in the Prem. So now I'll take you guys into my 12th spot, which is Crystal Palace. I think they lost Yannick. Is it Yannick Bolasie? I think it's also one of their other good players to Everton, and it's just a massive loss for them. Again, not a strong enough team. It's raining while I'm doing this, and yeah, I no high hopes for the guys, to be honest. I wonder if that'll hit the camera. Oh, okay. So I'll move on. Oh, that's gonna be a pain. You'll probably be able to hear that as kind of roof on this, but I just don't care, guys, okay? I'm sorry, you know what? Okay, but I'll move on to my 11th position now, which is Stoke. Stoke, they have some decent players, but again, not the team which I think will do that well. And personally, they could even finish lower, I think. Because you say higher to get to first position, but yeah. So for now I'm going to move into the top 10. Wow, it's pouring down. Okay. Top 10 I'm going into, guys, which we'll see soon. Okay, guys, I have just moved in to one of the rooms in my house. And I must say it's really cramped. The rain is pouring down. This room is kind of a storage room, because there was nowhere else. I must say the light is atrocious, and I'm really sorry, guys. But yeah, I was on my top 10 now. Okay, so did I tell you? I might have, might not. But it is Southampton, and the reason I've got Southampton. No. The reason I've got Southampton is because they've lost some really good players, mainly to Liverpool, and again, I don't see him doing that well, but I've got him in 10th, and there's no other reason, so I'm just going to quickly move on to, who is it? Everton. Wait, is there Everton? Yeah, Everton. Okay. Everton, now they've just signed Yannick Bolasie, although they've lost John Stones, which is a big loss for them in the defence. And could they finish higher? Could they finish lower? Who knows? But in 9th, I've got Everton. There is just nothing else to say, guys. So now, moving into 8th position. They finished this last year. I think you can tell who it is. Obviously, it is Liverpool. Now, with this upgrading team that they've got, they could finish likely much higher. But who knows? And looking at the teams now, I have other teams finishing higher, so I've got Liverpool finishing 8th. Which brings me to number 7. Number 7, I've got Tottenham. Now, they've signed Victor Wanyama. I think that's all they've signed. They probably signed some more, and I don't know who they are. But they haven't really signed many players, and to be honest, they could finish maybe even lower. Although last year they was in the title chase. Could they do it again? But honestly, having a look at these transfers this year, I don't see it happening. So I got Tottenham finishing 7th, guys. So now I'm going to bring you into my number 6. Now that's West Ham. Now, I think they'll have to sign like maybe a striker, maybe a defender just to solid it up a little bit, and they could finish higher. But well, they've just signed Jordan. Wait, they don't really need to sign another striker, but because they've just signed Jordan Ayew, or one of the Ayew brothers, and yeah, if they can buy another player, if they lose Payet, I don't know, they'll probably finish lower, because Payet last season was amazing for them, and yeah. And I think personally, if they was to finish 6th, they would have to sign another world-class player, because last season they are a team who kind of deserves to be praised in a way, or a team that deserves big players, and I think they should sign a big player. And that's all I've really got on West Ham, who I think will finish 6th, and now I'm going to move on to in 5th. That is Arsenal. Now, if they do, I have no idea with the striker business, because I don't know if you guys watch it, but 442s is like an animated thing of like football. It's actually a really good channel. I'm going to shout them out quickly. Go watch them. They are quite decent guys. And yeah, Arsenal, I don't know if they signed Lacazette, because that got my head like that, because in real life I don't know if they bought him, and in 442s apparently he has. But I don't know. But personally, unless they sign, I have no idea with their transfers yet. But they're looking at, is there a Valencia defender? He could sort it out. But if they sign maybe another world-class player and actually spend some money, then I think they could finish higher. But I've got Arsenal finishing 5th, which is quite rare for them. So in 4th, I've got Leicester, that remain last year's champions. And I wish they could do it again, but with Man United, Man City, Chelsea, and that's 3 of them. Yeah, with them 3, which is the next people I'm going to talk to you about. I know I've got Man United in there, but for a reason, and I will go on to tell you why. But unless they've lost Kante, I think, obviously that Musa guy, I think he's a striker, or somewhere near a striker, he'll do well for him. But I think they might need to sign another good midfielder, another good defender, and they'll be good to go. But Leicester, I've got finishing 4th, and I hope they do well again, guys, because last year they just had an amazing season, and I don't think there was one. I don't even believe if anyone told me there was one person in the world who predicted Leicester would finish 1st. I just wouldn't believe it, guys, because Leicester just did so well last season. And yeah, for me, if they sign another good, solid player, then I think they'll finish 4th, maybe even higher. So now, my last 3. I'll just tell you, the fight for 1st is between the Manchester clubs, and it's kind of like 2011 and 12. I think that was the season, and Manchester City just won it, and I think it's going to be there again, guys. I don't know. Hopefully, I don't know, but I just think it'll be the Manchester derby kind of clash for the title. But yeah, talking about Chelsea now, because I've got Chelsea in 3rd. They have had a monster transfer season, and it's just unbelievable. I think they've lost Cesc Fabregas, I think. I'm not 100% sure about that. I could just be completely wrong. But they've signed they have probably signed so many players, and are looking at so many other players. They could make a full team of new signings. It's mad. They've just signed loads of players. I don't know how they're going to get game time for all the other players. Or they're just going to sell the other ones. Because that Conte guy, he's just mad. What is he doing? He's signed so many players. He'll have to get rid of so many and bench a lot of them. Okay guys, I'm going to move into my last 2 teams. Do I think Man United will win it, or do I think Man City? I think you can probably tell me, being a Man United fan, I think they will win it. So that means I've got Man City in 2nd. Now, Man City, again, an absolute banger of a transfer window, and they're gonna absolutely do amazing in this season. I can't believe all of the transfers in this summer. This summer? I think it was. Yeah, it's madness. Man City has had a really good transfer window, but they had quite a good team last season. So I don't know. But they're looking for a new goalkeeper. I think Bravo is the most likely. And Man City, like, congrats to them guys. Awesome transfer window. Generally all around good team. And I just think they're going to do well. Now, number 1, Man United. I'd say quarter because I support them. Half because of the signings, and 3 because personally they have, now that all their signings have come together, they just have an all-round awesome team. Like, you sign, okay, they've only signed four players, but they've signed Pogba, 89 million. Okay, that's just crazy money, but I don't care. Pogba, they've signed. Oh yeah, Zlatan. How could I forget Zlatan? They've signed Mkhitaryan and Eric Bailly. I think that's how you pronounce it. And they just have a rock of a team. The only place I think could be upgraded is a little bit in the midfield and like centre back or left back. And you may be wondering, you have Luke Shaw, but if Luke Shaw doesn't turn out that well for us, I think we should give him a little bit of a chance the next season, and then if he doesn't do well for us, I think we will have to get a new left back. But honestly, I have hope for the guy. I think he will do well. Obviously, he had his leg broken last year against PSV in the Champions League. The guy who broke his leg didn't get carded. We didn't get a penalty, and later on in the game he scored, and we lost. Funny story, but yeah, I think Luke Shaw will come back. He's going to be strong, fast, all-round awesome left back. And we've got to talk about the midfield. Mkhitaryan, that's an awesome signing. If Mattis stays, we could play him maybe central, more into cam position. And I think and Herrera, if we keep Fellaini, they could be quite good for us. We still have Carrick. He'll bring some knowledge or experience to all of our games. And let's not forget the strike force. Marcus Rashford, Memphis Depay. I'm not saying Memphis Depay is bad, but looking at last season, it's not looking good for him to stay at the club. But if I don't think he had enough game time to prove how good he was. In them little moments in the games, he just shone in the mainly in the Champions League. Now, if Man United do well, obviously they're not in the Champions League, but the UEFA kind of cup, I play Memphis in other tournaments, kind of things, because I think he did well in the Champions League last year, and yeah. So anyway, the strike force: Rashford, Memphis, Ibra, Martial, and Rooney. I think that's all. Probably more, but I don't know. So Depay, he's quite a good player. He needs some more time to show what a talent he is. Rashford, we already know what a talent he is at the age of 18. Ibra, what a signing. He's already scored. He scored a goal to win us. So his Premier League debut, well, it was against, Premier League debut, he scores and he wins a shield. So he gets his Premier League debut, scores and wins us a trophy already. And just amazing. Martial, I think he's going to be quite good this season. Going to score a ton of goals. And Rooney, if he plays in the high role more towards the striker, I reckon he'll get quite a few goals this season. And I think Manchester United will slowly return to their old selves. And I think Manchester United will win the league. So that was my Premier League prediction, guys. I really do hope you enjoyed it, because I have put a lot of effort into these videos, and please don't hate me for some of these positions, because I did this specifically because I got a lot of hate my last one. I don't know why I'm putting it, because it's not even late. But yeah, I basically hope you enjoy it. leave a like if you did, obviously subscribe if you're new, and there's nothing else to say. Be expecting a video from Beastly Boss. I think he's doing a video, I think he's recording it and it'll be up tomorrow, or he's doing it tomorrow and it'll be up late tomorrow, or even the day after. So I hope you enjoy this video. Stay tuned to the channel because we will be doing some videos now and again. I do want to try upload more regular because I'm struggling to upload, but honestly I do hope you enjoy. Subscribe if you do. Subscribe if you like our channel, and if you haven't already, and if you do watch our videos. So it's time for the video where I tell you guys to stay peaceful.